with that cry wolf ass shit.
Look. Mental illness is start the show.
Welcome to another episode of the Ray Vaughan Show. I'm your host, Ray Vaughan. We got SneakyQ back in the building.
Thank you.
And clearly you see we was having a conversation about
before
something.
all of this even started.
So let's hop into it.
Okay.
Right? This is my thing. Let me lay out the facts first.
Okay.
Ever since that man has came onto the scene, and after
We're talking about Lil Nas X, y'all.
Yes, Lil Nas X and his supposedly mental psychotic episode.
Mm-hmm.
Ever since that man came onto the scene, and ever since Old Town Road took off, after that, motherfuckers been media whore.
He's a troll.
So, he's trolling about this.
What? Who the fuck wants to get arrested to troll somebody?
Who the fuck?
At that point, I'm trolling
myself. Who the fuck
myself.
wants to play with Jesus Christ and have you sliding down a stripper pole to hell?
To strip dance on the devil? Wait.
Don't act like it's so unbelievable.
First of all.
And then got the little blood in his shoes.
Media.
His air taxes.
No, I don't care, and I'm gonna stand by what I said before when he first dropped that video.
Mm-hmm.
That's artists. That's media. That's what these motherfuckers do.
Name one other artist
Doja Cat.
Who we don't even. I'm trying to not just call her out her name. She's not a part of this community. This is my thing. Before you got big, while you big, on your come up, I feel that is your true person. And if you using tactics and shit like that, hey, more power to you. But you cannot be mad when somebody like myself look at that as your true self. She was in, and it's proven, she was in white racist chat rooms talking about nigga this, nigga that, fuck these niggas, laughing at black women, laughing at black men, and then as soon as she took off, you want to distance that. No, mama, that's you. Like, and I just feel like as black people, we so like up in arms for 2 minutes, and then, oh my God, did you hear that song? It's like, and then wonder why we don't have no fucking progress since Martin Luther King died.
There's been none.
Hold on. Let me add an example to that.
Okay.
When George Floyd happened, what did we do?
Okay.
When Tamir Rice happened, what did we do?
He's talking to y'all.
When Trayvon Martin happened, what did we do? We marched, we burnt some shit down, and then a month or two later, the bulk of us, I'm not saying everybody, but the bulk of us went on about our life, and we made posts or like a post on his birthday or the anniversary of his death, and we just move on.
You know, I saw somebody put on Twitter, I can't protest every day, y'all, damn.
And that's why niggas will never get nowhere. Because what people don't seem to understand, maybe because we wasn't here and our grandparents stopped talking about it, but people, when they boycotted for that bus boycott back in, I think, 1958, these people walked to work, to school, to church for over a year. Do you know what type of dedication that takes to know that you can get your small, short, tall, fat ass on a bus and it takes you to your spot expeditiously, or you're going to walk somewhere that may take you 2-3.5 hours? Do you know the type of dedication that takes?
That takes some real life dedication shit.
That died with our grandparents. You know what we got dedication of? Sliding on our fucking ox and shit.
Well,
that's what we got dedication of. It's sad, yeah. But back to the Lil Nas X thing. In my opinion, he's like the boy that cried wolf. When the wolf really appeared, motherfuckers in the town didn't believe him. Why? Because you lied the 2-3 times before that.
Well, what did he lie about in this situation? He didn't lie about anything in this situation.
What I was just saying lie about in the boy that cried wolf. He does things for marketing purposes.
Well, yeah. I get that.
So how can
but
this not be looked at as a marketing purpose?
He's never taken it this far. This is a bit extreme. Walking down the street in your underwear, at some point nude, completely nude, in front of people recording you, regular bystanders recording you. You think that man really did that to promote what, an album?
I don't put nothing past anybody that had multiple videos. One video, you sliding down a stripper pole to hell to dance on the devil. Then in the next video,
that's not marketing though. That was the actual video itself. That wasn't. I mean,
so if he just had a regular video rollout, do you think people would have been talking about it? But do you understand
why he even did that? Like, I feel like a lot of people just judge him because of it.
Why did he do it?
Because that's what. Okay.
To get people talking?
No. So look.
So
as a gay man, as a gay man, right? As a gay man, we're always being told we're going to hell. We can't get into heaven. God doesn't approve of our life. Our sin is our sin. Blah, 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 blah. Now, would I have ever made a video sliding on a pole dancing with the devil? Absolutely not. But I have made jokes in regard to stuff like that because of my sexuality. When people have told me in the past, oh, you going to hell, you know what I say? And I don't mind saying it on live either. Well, I already got a section reserved in a couple bottles, waiting. I'm finna be lit down there. Fuck is you talking about? Do you know how many people are sinners? We finna have a good motherfucking time. Y'all about to be up in heaven, bored as shit.
Hey, look, the only thing I ask is on my birthday, I just get a glass of water. That's all. That's the only thing I ask.
Because Mitch is thirsty.
On my birthday, just give me a glass of water.
Mitch is thirsty down here, okay? But
it don't even gotta be cold.
I genuinely don't think he was doing that to. Of course, he knew it was gonna stir the pot. Duh, it's gonna stir the pot. Let's be real. But in no way, shape, or form do I think that the reasoning behind that was anything other than what I just said. Bitch, y'all already telling me I'm going here anyway, so I'll go there in the video.
So he
and show you how much fun I'm gonna fucking have.
So he did it for a fuck you, but also media attention.
Right.
I mean, two things can be right at once.
Okay, but the media attention came from the promo from the album, for the album. Once the video and the visuals dropped, it was what it was.
Okay, so that.
Chris Brown was a fucking vampire in the video. I mean, goddamn. I'm just saying.
Are we comparing?
I'm just saying.
We comparing vampire?
I'm just saying. Ozzy Osbourne bit a fucking vampire on stage and thought it was fake.
Bit a bat.
A bat.
Bit a.
What I say he bit?
A vampire.
Well,
he bit the head off of
that he thought was fake.
He didn't think it was fake.
He did. He thought it was a rubber shit that somebody threw up there.
This is my thing.
I'm just saying, people do stuff. This is not the first. That was not the first time something outrageous has been done in regards to the devil in the music video.
Well, what about him doing him acting like he was Jesus Christ and getting crucified on the cross? I think that was the same video. If not, the next video he put out.
It probably was the same video, but again, I'm not.
What I'm trying to just say is he does things for media.
I'm religious, but I'm not that religious to where I get upset about stuff like that.
I'm not that religious about that.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm just saying, stuff like that don't bother me.
I'm just pointing out that he does a lot of things for antics.
Yeah.
And I can't discern what's true and what's fake with him with these media antics.
I just feel like these are two different things, though. I do.
How would you know?
I wouldn't. I don't know 100%. I'm assuming just like you.
I mean, I guess you're right. On the part that you don't know.
On the assuming just like you part.
No, I'm
right.
Right. God talked to me last night. He told me.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm waiting for him to talk to me. That'll be the fucking day I turn my life around.
But yeah, if it is serious, of course, we hope you get the help that you need, and maybe you need to step away from music for a while to get your mental back in order.
Shit, he did. That's why he probably going crazy. All right, go ahead. Tell him how much you hope you're doing better. I love you, Lil Nas X.
I mean, I don't hate you. It's just I look at things for what they are, not for what I want them to be. And
you saying that about me?
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes, yes. Sometimes. But yeah, if that's, of course, mental health awareness is very serious. And if you're dealing with mental health issues, please talk to someone. Please get the help that you need. And I always like to end it with this, and hopefully it don't wash away what I just said. But if you ever get to the point where you feel like you're becoming homicidal and you want to kill people, just do me a favor. Listen to your big brother Ray and do the world a favor and just kill yourself.
Oh, that's not where I thought that was going. Hey,
what you thought?
We're gonna put the
What do you think I was about to say?
We're gonna put the suicide hotline number down here for anyone who may be struggling with mental illness.
I mean, get help first. Of course, I want you to get help. But if you get to the point where you feel like you're going to go into a school or a church or a grocery store and kill innocent people because you're hurting.
That story was crazy.
Then yes, you need to kill yourself
and you know
first.
what this recent one, this man had the nerve to write a letter apologizing to them all. I'm sorry for what I'm doing to you guys. I didn't read the whole thing. I couldn't. It disgusts me. But basically like saying like, oh, I'm sorry for what I'm doing to you guys. I'm sorry to my parents. I love you guys. This is not me. Blah, 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 blah.
Clearly it is you.
So you mean you apologized and then still did the action? Insanity.
Because we haven't made this country and we haven't made certain demographics and certain criminals fearful of this country.
Agreed.
Bluetooth connected.
Now, this may be a scream, and I'm only 28 years old, and maybe if I was, when I get 48 or 58, if God let me see that age, hopefully he does, I will have a different opinion. But right now, if I was Donald Trump, I will introduce an executive order. When it's proven that you did something like that, whoever live in your house got to pay the price too.
Oh.
Yes. So if you live at home with your mother and father or your sick grandmother, just know after you go, they gonna go too.
Wait, but what about the little brother or sister?
They gonna go too.
Gonna go where?
If he's dead and he's either in hell or heaven, then whoever's in your household is gonna have an in-person conversation with you.
Why am I being marked for death? Shalabah.
I have no idea what you just said.
I said, why am I being marked for that? You didn't watch Fantastic Four? That was the Civil Service name, Shalabah. She's like, your planet has been marked for death.
Oh yeah, I was zoning in and out on that shit. I'm gonna be honest.
A little nerdy me. Sorry.
But because we have to strike fear into people so they don't do it.
Well, yeah, but I don't necessarily think punishing the entire household down, holding parents accountable. Yeah.
What does that look like?
Siblings accountable?
Yes.
Absolutely crazy.
So, and we're going to put to the test to see if you're actually crazy. Because you feel like if I go out and do this, either I'm going to kill myself or the police going to kill me. Everybody else around me is going to be safe. They're not going to really be affected by my decisions. I'm going to make it so.
But they are going to be affected. Do you know how many people probably hate that man's family right now? Are probably targeting them as we speak? They probably have security outside of their house because they don't have a choice. I'm sure stuff like that happens.
I guess.
I don't believe for one second that when things like this happens that their family is not targeted after. They're probably already going through it, and if not by people, they're probably mentally going through it themselves because they didn't see it coming.
Oh well. Any last words before this guillotine knock your neck off? I mean, that was all heartfelt, but
Kim Jong-un.
Jon Snow still gotta die.
You're sad.
Because what do we do? And that leads into one of the things that we was talking about off pod a little bit. That I just seen it on Twitter. It was a video from like 2 years ago. 3 individuals ran up to a music hall in Miami, Florida, while 20, 30 people were standing outside waiting to get in, and they opened fire on the crowd. 3 people dead, 20 people injured and wounded, and they hopped back in the car and sped off. That is an act of domestic terrorism. I don't care if that person was black, blue, green, yellow. That is an act of domestic terrorism.
Yeah, they need to go down. I'm behind you on that 100%.
And I look at it like this. If we categorize in this country, a guy can go into a school and shoot it up. That's a domestic terrorist.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody can go to a Florida nightclub just because it's a gay nightclub, Pulse, however many years ago that was, and kill all of those multitude of people just because they're in a gay nightclub, that is domestic terrorism. Mm-hmm. Just a few years ago, maybe probably about over 10, in Aurora, Colorado, when that white Caucasian man with that burnt orange hair went into that movie theater, I think it was on the Batman or Marvel's movie, and shot it up. That is domestic terrorism. What those young people did is an act of domestic terrorism, and they should be looked at and charged as terrorists.
Hey,
and what comes with that comes with that.
I agree.
It's 100%. And I'm by no means am I a Republican. I'm really independent. I'm for whoever's for me, and the views and the moralities that I stand by. And I'm usually a very moral guy.
Yeah.
So usually I really don't side with the Republicans on a lot of issues. But we have to do something about crime in this country. We have to.
So where does that even start? What is that?
It starts by taking a bite of a crime. Just like that crime. Like somebody rolled over and like, yeah, it was me, Lil Ray and John and Dan. It was us.
Dan.
Then, since we labeled that as a domestic terrorism event, and we charge you as a domestic terrorist, we don't have to bring you to court. And then people will turn on their Facebooks and their CNN channels, and we'll see you get executed What? These people have no fear of any gun. You have to fight fire with fire. Stolen car. This pussy that you had to start. Been in jail for a rape that they didn't commit. Just imagine if somebody like me was back then and got that policy, they would have been dead, and they've just been innocent. So with rape, that's a little iffy with me. But on the other hand, I feel that rapists and pedophiles cannot be rehabilitated.
I agree.
If your dick gets hard because you done something sexually to a woman or a kid, that is something you cannot rehabilitate.
In an aggressive way, for sure.
No.
Especially when it comes to adults. When it comes to children, that's a whole nother ball game.
Yeah, with children doing children, that's trauma, and you don't know how to process trauma, so you think it's right. But when you get to your big-ass age, whatever age that is, and you do something to a woman or a child, that cannot be rehabilitated.
Assault, and it shouldn't be tolerated in any way, shape, or form.
That's funny.
You don't agree with that?
I mean, I agree with it, but society doesn't.
Yeah.
Because it's been, and I want people to do this because if you think I'm lying, go look it up on YouTube. It's a social experiment. A group of people was in Central Park. It was a few years ago, and they recorded people's reactions if a man was beating on a woman, and then later that day they switched the roles. If a woman was beating on a man, you know what happened when a man was beating on a woman?
People was coming left.
Hey,
and
man,
right.
hey, you can't do that. You can't do that. She a woman, man. It don't matter what she did.
Mm-hmm.
She a woman, man.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what they did when the roles was reversed and a woman was beating on a man?
Walk past.
Like, I don't. So we can sit up here and
that laugh.
yeah, cause they.
What was they doing?
Oh, I'm sorry. That was my a bunch of bitches laugh because they laugh just like that. But that's my thing. Is like we say we want something, but as a group and as a society, subconsciously or consciously, we really don't want that. Because for some reason, a huge part of this society finds enjoyment when a woman is being aggressive to a man in whatever reason.
I don't get it.
It's weird.
I don't get it. I remember my mom telling my sister when she was in high school to stop, because my big sister was one of those, like, she smacked the shit out of her nigga. She would. Back in high school too. My sister, a little girl, like, she was a little petite little thing back then. I remember my mom telling her, like, hey, now, cut that shit out. Because you're going to be mad if he haul off and hit your ass back one day.
Okay.
And my sister, I think she stuck to that.
I wouldn't say mad. Maybe mad.
Mm-hmm.
But we all done seen or heard or experienced the woman being so aggressive to the man and abusive. Then soon as the man hit the woman, oh, I know you didn't hit me! Yeah, he just hit me, and he got drugs in the house, and he got a gun.
Me of the scene in Baby Boy when Jody and that was getting into it in the house, and she do scratched him or mushed him, or she was doing a bunch of hitting, and then he like pulled up and just.
And she stayed there with that.
I never agreed with that scene.
Why?
Because it pissed me off. Because I was like, well, yeah, he ain't shit. Jody, my Jody. We know he ain't shit. But
what makes
were we okay
shit?
with her just beating the fuck up on him real quick?
What? And
then him retaliating? Like, I just didn't get that. Like,
yes, women in society would have been
okay. He made it up to her, though.
Because they said
in a little box.
They look at him as ain't shit. So when a man is ain't shit, yeah, get him, girl, yeah.
You can't put your hands on people, folks.
But if a man come home and he pay all the bills, and the woman is doing the only thing she does is just sit home all day, and she cooks dinner, and when he gets home, and it's Brussels sprouts instead of broccoli, and he smacked the shit out of her. Now he's the most evilest person in the world.
I agree, actually. What? Wait, why did you use that example? Don't hit me because I put Brussels sprouts on your plate instead of broccoli, because now we finna go at it, and I'm calling my brother. Like, somebody's gonna beat your ass.
See?
No, ain't no C, because you was wilding, actually.
Now you putting your brother in danger.
Yeah.
I mean, let's say what it is. Now you putting your brother in danger.
My brother like that, too.
It was a story, and all of my experiences is not from or my thought process is not from a outside crazy on the internet type of view. Real life.
Yeah.
Fuck it. I'm gonna say it. I'm a.
What's he about to say, Chad?
Fuck it. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna talk about a personal story in my life. Between my oldest brother and my oldest sister. My oldest sister is a fighter. Fighter to men, fighter to women, whoever.
Okay.
she has a baby father, and they used to fight heavily. Mm-hmm. One day they got in the fight. My sister was completely in the wrong, but she's a woman, so they're never in the wrong. But okay. And she called my brother. My brother went over there. They got to tussling.
The brother and
the baby daddy. Yes.
Baby daddy.
The police showed up. Mm-hmm. As the police showed up, however, whatever they wanted to say, somehow my brother got an assault on a police officer. Oh. That's a felony that he still wears on his chest today. And do you know what happened with my beautiful, intelligent, caring, discernment of a sister? You know what she did?
What did she do?
Like the typical woman, went right back to the baby father. But my brother is walking around with a felony on his chest for the rest of his life.
Tried to save sis.
Because bitches can't be saved. I don't know when, and people get so upset when I say that. I can take myself out of a situation, mm-hmm. whether it's my mother, whether it's my sister, whether it's the closest person to me, mm-hmm. and judge that situation unbiasedly. 7 times out of 10, these women do not want to be saved. Not right now. Maybe 5, 10 years, 20 years from now, but not right then. They don't want to be saved.
I've seen it. I've witnessed it in my friendships with certain people, in my actual life with my family. I've witnessed it. I've gone through that. I was one of them.
What? The bill?
Yeah.
Why? Love?
Mm-hmm. I was young. I felt like
God had love, right?
Yeah.
But he still flooded the whole earth and only saved one family. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying.
I really get it. I mean, I'm 32 now. You know, when all of that stuff was taking place, I was in my early 20s. So,
so you used
definitely a huge. No, but my mindset was different.
Okay.
The way I thought back then,
compared
to the way that I think now, it's not the same.
I get that.
You know, when it comes to certain situations, I can't tolerate certain things like I did back then. Because I think when I was younger, it was more so of I'm young and I got time to grow and find this and do that, but that don't got shit to do with it.
But he do this, and do this.
That don't got shit to do with it.
It don't.
Yeah. So I agree.
So,
it's all in there.
It's just, hopefully, we save somebody. If you're going through or if you're in a domestic violence situation, hopefully you get the help that you need, whether that's getting away from that man or getting away from that woman, or just plotting your exit. If you're not financially able to get away, if you're a man or you're a woman, start putting money to the side. Or find a rich nigga or rich bitch to fuck on and get the fuck on.
Don't do that. Don't do that. I mean, if it comes your way, cool, but I'm not out scouting for it.
Okay. Now you're saying don't do that. But I'm 28. And
I don't want to be a 304.
And all of these women out here not all. When I say all, let me be more specific when I speak. I apologize for that. A multitude of women in my generation want to be fucking taken care of. They don't want to work. They want their bills paid. They want their nails paid. They want Birkin bags. And all of them think their pussy pink and their booty hole brown.
I just don't like that song.
Why?
I just don't like that song.
It's a representation of our women in our generation.
I'm not a fan.
Why?
Because she's not a representation of anybody.
Okay, Marquise. Okay.
But herself.
Okay.
And where she comes from.
And I'm about to do something right now that I really don't like doing because I'm not this type of person. But you act like we're not in Suffolk, Marquise. And if we don't walk into Kroger or Family Dollar or Walmart or any place,
it's a bunch of sexy reds. Is that what you're saying, Ryan?
I mean, if I'm lying, I guess I'm lying, but I know I'm not, and I'm not saying anything wrong.
You're not. You're not.
But yes, that is our generation. That's women connect more with sexy red than they do Bia. Then they do
Who?
Bia.
The girl that did that one song with Nicki Minaj. Did she do a song with Nicki Minaj?
Yeah, I think so. And she did the London.
I know nothing about a Bia.
With J. Cole and shit.
I know nothing about her.
They
so I can't
the
say.
generation of our culture.
Nia
Long is like my mama generation.
Huh?
If I was gonna say Nia Long, I would say Lauryn Hill. But these bitches definitely don't want no Lauryn Hill.
I don't know. What? I guess. Ain't she like the earthy type?
Yeah, earthy.
I keep letting you back in. That's what she said. How can I explain myself? All I'm saying.
But this really just proved my point. Because bitches don't wanna, I wanna let you back in. They won't.
Bow, 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 bow. This that booty meat.
Bow, 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 bow. It's that goody geek. Oh, I'm F-R-E-E. Up, nigga, free. Ooh, I'm finna come. That's what these bitches want, yo. And I don't understand, yo. I don't understand. And
2 o'clock.
Boy, yo, when we wake up 25 years from now and we see the state of our society, I wouldn't even say our society. Let me do a more narrow targeting. When we wake up 25 years from now and see the state of our culture and our community as a whole, then I feel like it's done. Then
I mean, if I'm being honest,
sky
I
need
feel
to
like
crack,
that
the
now.
horns need to fucking blare.
People saying that now. The generation before us saying that now. The generation before them saying that about us right now.
No, it done got a little worse though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But
it gets worse every generation.
Right.
Because it's like babies raising babies. And it all started from, I'm going to be honest, my mother's turning 50 this year. It really started from that generation of men not being in the household. And that generation of women that instead of accepting a man in the household.
Talking about like them 90s men.
90s. I guess, yeah. 80s, 90s men.
Yeah.
And a woman, instead of accepting a man being in the household, they rather get help from the federal government. Which is fine if the man is not going to be there.
He said, what happened to all the James Evans? What happened to all the good time fathers?
Bitches don't want good time fathers no more. They want motherfuckers with a 10-inch penis that pays all their bills, that shuts the fuck up, that doesn't hold them accountable, and that lets them be a hoe if they going on a girls trip out of town.
10 inches is too much.
Not some of these bitches.
I guess. Got some loose ass walls.
Bitch don't got no self-respect. That's what.
Well, you right though about that. I mean,
about what?
What you just said.
Oh.
I mean, that's what I was about to say, bitches. You know, I don't even like saying that.
I know. We gonna get you there one day.
Not we gonna get you there. No. Some women definitely are looking for the sexy red lotto city girls lifestyle. It's not.
More than that. More is looking for that lifestyle than that.
I was one of them.
And then the women that's not doing it, I mean, for some reason the guys don't.
Bored.
Or they sitting at home, or they sitting in college getting a degree, or they sitting in their career. But it's a double-edged sword that's hurting our community, yo. Because those are the same women that push needing a man to the side because they got the career and they doing this and they doing that. And then when they wake up one day and they 35 years old or 40 years old, they want to know why they're unhappy. You're unhappy because you was chasing something you thought was happiness, but it really wasn't. And you need a man. I'm not saying you need a man to lead or to dominate. God made feminine and masculine energy for a reason. That's why when a man, half of your chromosomes come from your mother, the other half come from your father. That is like that for any body, man or woman. Men doesn't just have 100% masculinity in them. So you need that balance.
Even though y'all swear y'all do. Anyway.
I mean, I don't know why Marquise keep doing this to itself, yeah? Because toxic masculinity, where it starts, the inception, fuck it, put the knife to my neck. I don't care. It starts with a lot of black mothers.
Mm-hmm.
And the example of that is when some black mothers see their little boys crying, what is the first thing that they say? Boys don't cry.
Ugh.
Why you crying like a girl? Stop crying.
Stop crying like a little girl.
Why you whining? Why you always complaining? So you are training that young boy to not be vocal in his emotions.
Yeah.
To not speak what he's really feeling.
And I definitely dealt with that growing up. My mom was like that to me. I don't think she understood what she was doing at the time, especially with the conversations that me and her have now about a lot of things about my childhood. But I'm definitely grateful for some of the other people in my family, like my godmom, or my cousin Sade, who was very much like, the men in this family cry. You don't have to be so hard about everything. I think that played a part in me being angry, which is why I was always getting physical, punching walls, kicking shit over, throwing stuff, because I didn't have a real outlet to my emotions. Even my good emotions, even like being overly happy, I tried to tone that down because it came across OD feminine to certain people growing up. And child, you get what you get dealing with me now.
But thank God you turned out to be the good person, the good man that you are now.
Yeah,
because
sure.
a lot of men turn out to be very, very aggressive to either them other men or to the women that's in their life. And that done led some men down the path of jail.
A lot of men.
In a graveyard.
A lot.
And some, you got this beautiful soul woman that you attached to, and you breaking her spirit every time you put your hands on her. But you don't know how to, I'm not saying it's right or wrong, you don't know how to communicate your feelings properly to the fact of, when you say certain things to me, that triggers me, and the only thing that I know how to do when I'm triggered is to act out in violence.
Yeah. And that's never going to end well. I mean, it may work out for some, it may not work out for some, but you do have to understand, once you step into that realm of being physically abusive with a partner, you have to understand what follows behind that. Whether it be them distancing themselves, them desensitizing towards you, them neglecting your feelings and only thinking about theirs, them putting everything about you off to the backside and putting themselves in that driver's seat. Once you cross that line, you gotta come really strong if you're expecting that person to stay with you. But even then, in that might not be the way that works out.
Why?
You have to be ready for it. You can't tell a person how to feel. Just because you've taken the steps to do whatever the case is or whatever the case may be, that doesn't mean I forgive you. That doesn't mean I'm ready to move back onto this relationship.
No, I understand that. But I feel like it's hard for a lot of men to be held accountable because they know if they hit their significant other, a lot of times, she got to cool off. I can come back, get her the new Stanley Cup she been eyeing, go take her, get her some
Stanley
Chick-fil-A.
Cup after black in my eye is absolutely crazy.
I mean, yes, I know that. But there's women out here that is still, he didn't mean it. He's just dealing with a lot of stress at work. He just lost his job. The baby mama's on his back. He's trying to make it.
They don't have enough care for
Yeah, he's trying to break your faceplate.
Yeah.
So when are you going to get the fuck away from him? When he kill you or one of your kids?
That's why it's good to get help. That's why you have to get help. You have to talk to somebody. Guys, men, black men especially, are so against getting the proper help they need in the way they live their life or just the way they cope and handle certain situations. It's actually sick. Y'all have to buck up, including myself. I had to learn the same issue. I had to learn the same thing.
Well, what do you think that start from? what we was just talking about.
Yeah, of course.
From how you was raised.
How you was raised, how you was brought up, your environment, your surroundings, the people that you were around, uncles, aunts. What did you see growing up? Is this something that happened in your family all the time? It became normal, almost, seeing women mistreated.
Gotcha.
In my family. Thankfully now in my adult years, I can see the growth and evolution of some people in my life and some people in my family. But growing up, I definitely saw quite a bit where it was like, why are they accepting this? Is this normal? Okay, so when I get older, as long as I go about it this way after the fact, I'll be good. No. Which is why I felt like I allowed certain things to stay in my life years ago the way I did. I felt like it was going to get better. I felt like it was going to smooth itself out.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was normal. Even at the age of 20-something, I thought it was normal.
Gotcha. That, I guess, since we're talking about marriages and that topic, what do you think about the Jurnee Smollett debacle that's currently going on? And if you don't know who Jurnee,
that's Jesse's sister, but we met her before we met him, so y'all should know who that is. He shouldn't even have to explain that. That would be crazy if you had to explain who she was.
Yeah,
she's been in our life since.
When she was a kid, right? Yeah.
He's by you, like, come on.
Yeah,
come on.
Yeah, that was good.
Come on. Honest opinions. So I remember you mentioned something about he's getting child support and alimony, right?
Yes, child support / alimony. That's $7,000 a month.
Okay.
And he's now just took her back to court
because he wants some of her retirement.
Yes.
Money.
Not once. Technically, in the state of California, he's entitled.
Okay, I mean, okay.
He's entitled.
So looking at it from that standpoint, if that's the case, okay, cool. You can't do shit about it. Just go ahead and pay the motherfucker up the money. But that's still so stupid to me. I'm giving you money a month. What the fuck do you feel like you're entitled to my retirement money for?
Because the government says so.
Okay, but why? Fuck the government. Why do you feel like you're entitled to?
Because
why do you? No. It's not about because the government says so. I want to ask him directly. Why do you feel as though you're entitled to my retirement money? Fuck what the government got going on because I got to give it to you regardless. But why do you feel like you're entitled to that? That's crazy.
First, you only giving me $7,000 a month.
Okay, bitch, get a job.
Why should I have to get a job when all the years we was married, I never had to get a job then?
Because
the way of life that I'm accustomed to.
That also wouldn't have been my life, so I can't say that.
Like, what do you?
I don't believe in no woman taking care of no grown ass man. Sorry.
Because Jimmy Butler, if I'm not mistaken, he was paying the mother of his kid. One of the phenomenal basketball players of this generation. He was playing for the Heat, and then he was traded to what was he traded?
His little small face ass.
Yeah,
the dude that had the perm.
Yeah, the emo type of thing. Yeah, with the piercings. Yeah. But he was paying his baby mother, the mother of his kids. Sorry about that. The mother of his kids, $55,000 a month.
And she was asking for more.
Yeah, she was asking for more.
That's crazy.
Now,
that is crazy.
We all know women and men and parents. I mean, grandparents and aunties and uncles that's raising kids that ain't getting $55,000 a month. But why? Because she felt like she was entitled to it.
Yeah, my mama probably didn't even get $1,000 a month.
I mean, look at Bob Johnson and his ex-wife. They both started BET together back in the 90s. Or whenever it was started. When they got a divorce, because he was fucking Deborah Lee, the person he named CEO of the company. When they got a divorce, half $1 billion this woman has.
Well, hey.
See, nobody, and everybody's wondering why the fuck Oprah ain't never married Stedman.
Okay, let's be real.
Because she's smart.
Let's be real.
If we love each other, who gives a fuck what the eyes of the government says? We're going to be together until we die. And if I die before you die, of course you're going to be hit off with something. But getting married, No, player, we just gonna play this out. We just gonna play this out because it's really like I don't. It should be what's good for the goose is good for the gander. And if the government, which they do, think he's entitled to half her retirement, then he should get it, whether we deem that it's necessary or not.
You know what you need to do, Jurnee? You need to find those 2 black boys that your brother hired and stick them on his head.
Why? So they can do just like what they did to his brother. Soon as the fucking police got on, he paid us. We met at a Subway. He paid us.
You right.
It really wasn't a
Maybe
thing.
not them.
Why? And then they just came out with a Netflix documentary.
I don't like the brother, so I don't like him either. I don't believe the boys either to an extent, but I just feel like that whole situation was just so stupid. It didn't need to be done. But anyway, we're not even talking about that.
No, because he did it for attention.
He did.
And I always look at a cause and effect type of thing. That was around the same time that 2015, 2016 time where Donald Trump was getting elected. And this country was in a very, very tense situation. Because we're coming from the first black president going to a certified, in the words of my grandmother, show enough racist. And this country at that time was very tense and maybe to a certain degree a powder keg, especially in Chicago.
Yeah.
Where it's already, still to this day, very discrimination and discriminatory. Where certain sides of the city is really only meant for whites and certain sides is really only meant for blacks. If we want to be honest.
Yeah. You heard about that little town where it's just white people?
Oh yeah, they want to build that little ass town. Yeah. Fuck it. Build it.
Not y'all think we want to come visit. Right. Y'all can have that.
We do want to come visit. We want to, and I'm not going to get too much into it because I don't want this video to get flagged. But we're going to come visit it just like how y'all visited Black Wall Street in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Just like how y'all did that, we'll visit it then. We'll visit it. And now you're fucking with 2025 and the type of technology. We don't even got to get in the plane and drop dynamite like y'all did. Only thing we got to do is go to Walmart, get a drone.
Yeah.
Go to Walmart, get a drone. Go to YouTube, how to make such and such, such and such. And you will see unseasoned chicken parts everywhere. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, Dwight me. Dwight me.
Notice how people don't like the white meat on chicken because it's like so dry. They be like, they want the dark meat.
Yes. Yes.
But anyway, yeah.
I feel like he's entitled to it. A lot of people is making waves saying, why would a man want this and why would this and why would that?
Now, me personally, do I feel like he could get more than $7,000 a month? Okay, yeah, sure.
He's living in California.
Yeah, no. I fully understand that. Do I feel like he can get more than $7,000 a month? Maybe let's up that a little bit, but let's not. I don't know.
Say if we up that by taking him from the retirement,
or we could just simply do $10,000 a month. You don't think that's sufficient enough?
No, that ain't.
But what's wrong? Okay, so my thing is. So you get in a situation and your mindset goes to just let me wing it, not let me try to make my own business or something. Or what do I like to do?
When you're dealing with a divorce, we have to think these people are human. Emotions is involved. So what Samuel Jackson told Bernie Mac in Soul Men, 60-40 split, that ain't even enough for me. You give me that pussy ass $7,000 ain't even enough for me. I need more. And if I don't need it, I want it. And it's my right.
It's the straight face.
I'm just saying. I don't have no problem when women get $40,000, $50,000, $80,000 a month from child support and alimony. But when a man wants to be financially taken care of, make sure his kids have the same life that they had when mommy and daddy was together. How is it so wrong? I'm just saying.
I mean, you right.
It's all about perspective.
You right.
Because if that was your sister,
we was just definitely talking about last episode. We was definitely talking about this whole men and women 50-50
yeah,
spiel.
what's right is right. What's right is right. What's wrong is wrong. And like the Young Thug thing to me is kind of cut and dry like that. He's a fucking rat.
I need to pass me the hookah.
Pass me the hookah. Ain't that his song? Oh yeah, that is. I had to think about it. Yes, I like that type of. I like that music from. Hey, pass me the hookah. What? Him and Rich Homie Quan, that whole slime game. Rich Homie Quan too. Yeah, that was like that 2012, 2013 era. Yeah, 2011. Yeah, that was a good time. But he's a rat.
Yeah.
And he was talking shit about Gunna. And really, with these jail calls being released, boy, oh boy, it is getting spicy.
Yeah.
He's talking a lot of shit about a lot of people. And 21 Savage is getting caught up in the mix, too, because 21 Savage started talking shit about a lot of people.
I ain't on vacation with Lotto right now.
Yeah, I think they've been fucking for a while. I don't. But even him is a fucking British nigga cross-playing as an Atlanta nigga.
I'm sorry. It's an Idris Elba out here playing Atlanta.
He's a British nigga cross-playing
a Britney
as a Atlanta nigga. He was not born in Atlanta. He is not an American.
Oh, he fucking it up. And who is he?
21 Savage. He was born in the UK.
Yeah. I forgot about that. You know, I always forget about that. That never sticks with me.
Because, you know, black people in this country is just, hey, I'm a foundational black American. I love black people. I love all black people from everywhere. But black Americans is a special place in my heart.
Yeah.
And I protect them and I fight for them a little stronger than anybody else. Yeah. Whether white, black, Asian, anybody else.
Yeah.
And when he got caught up with drugs in 2019, they was going to deport his ass. Oh, please, master, don't deport me. You want me to tell you what he did? He signed a document called a U-Visa agreement that said he would cooperate with federal law enforcement on cases. He signed that document.
Instead of just going back home. Dang.
Yeah. And this is the same nigga, Snitches and Rats, and all of this whole, he put out a whole album about snitches and rats that was narrated by Morgan Freeman, of all people in this world. The great actor of Morgan Freeman getting on a fucking album narrating, and this guy is a whole fucking rap.
History. Maybe Mr. Freeman ain't
He didn't. He just wanted the money, which is fine. But I'm just saying, your whole album
was black.
Was snitches and rats. And the whole time, you are snitching and rat.
Dang, 21.
God damn. The only thing Atlanta has is traffic, homosexuals, and rats.
And abundance.
And that's what it seemed like. Traffic, homosexuals, and rats. And two of those things need to be eliminated.
Wait, what's the three things again?
Traffic, homosexuals, and rats.
Okay, two out of the three need to be eliminated.
And
we know it ain't the homosexuals, because you know they ain't going nowhere. That's their home. Right. So the rats and the snitches, you just gonna have to go. Baby.
That's their home.
That's their home.
Like the Batman symbol.
You know what I'm saying? It's a Gotham City. That's like Gotham.
That's the Batman symbol. It's a rainbow flag in the sky.
In the sky. And watch how many motherfuckers pop up with a fucking cape on.
Bitch! We don't do that around here.
The city at. Bring me another mimosa when you done, huh?
Oh shit, bitch! I left my Coke in the bathroom.
Oh yeah, they love that. Let me tell you, when I went out there, let me tell you something.
Oh yeah, they love the
It's not one
sugar.
point where you can go to the bathroom and not hear
You want some, girl? If you don't get the fuck out of my face,
bitch. Only thing I'm trying to smell later on. Not that. We good.
Only thing I'm trying to do later on. See if
I'm
I
not trying
can
to smell no coke.
see if I can get a freaky bitch. So me and her and another guy, we can have a session.
Well,
that's what I'm trying to do.
If you take me to go get some food, you got a winner out of me. Just feed me.
Alright, I got you, shorty.
Just get me some lunch, some wings.
Go to America's Best?
No, hell no. Anywhere but there.
Let me get a 12-piece.
I can't stand them wings. Them wings be dry as fuck. You know they know my name. Marquis, buddy.
That's how much you go.
804-0080.
That's a shame, Marquis. And I bet their cousin, Alalabad, got your social security number and your information. Whatever they Pakistani and
if they not trying to marry me and give me part ownership, I don't go with that.
Now we're not gonna get into that because they stone people like us over there where they from.
Well, that's over there. They're over here.
And no, I don't fuck with people that blow themselves up over the name of a god. I'm just saying. That's too much dedication for me.
I'm telling you right now.
I put my life down for this country.
Right there is not real.
And my people. But if you say, walk into a KKK rally and blow myself up with them, now, give me 2 hours before it starts. I can place the charges around where they're going to be at. But you want me to blow myself? God wouldn't even want me to do that. Like, no. What the fuck am I doing that for? But you can't really reason with those type of people. They're called extremists for a reason.
Yeah. Well, I'm a realist.
But going back to the Young Thug thing, 21 Savage is a rat. Gunna is a rat. All of these people have ratted. And now, was Kendrick Lamar right when he said sooner or later we was gonna watch the party die? Because definitely we watching the party die. Because old boy, he barely can chart for a goddamn, yo. Drake, all that momentum that was behind Drake before the beef.
He irks me.
Because he's a hoe. A straight up pussy hoe.
I can't stand Aubrey.
With the whole hole. Gonna fucking sue. Hey, look, man, we come from an era where Jay-Z said he left used condoms in Nas's baby car seat. Do you know? I don't even have kids, but do you know the type of anger that even if somebody just says that to me, and I know you used to fuck my baby mama, so it could be true. Do you know what type of anger that would lead me to go do?
Jay-Z did what?
Him and Nas was beefing. Before Kendrick and Drake beef, the most iconic beef in rap history before Kendrick and Drake was Jay and Nas. If you walk into any barbershop in America on any given Saturday or Friday, sooner or later, if you don't around there long enough,
that was going to be a topic of conversation.
Who won?
And Jay-Z said he left used condoms in Nas's baby's car seat.
Yes, but Nas also said some very disparaging things. He said that, you're not Rockefeller, you're Cockefeller. You named your group, you named your record label after a man that died from AIDS. You're a homo. You have HIV. So Nas was saying some pretty disparaging things about Jay-Z as well. But Jay-Z kind of went.
Yeah, he went left.
Yeah.
That's a left field. I'm actually. You gonna have to smoke me, nigga.
Yeah.
You gonna have to smoke me.
Yeah. But nobody sued.
Because now I'm off that bunk juice.
Nobody sued.
Now I'm off that bunk juice.
They even did a press conference. Because both of their mamas was friends, which is crazy. Both of their mamas was friends. So they was friends in real life. Not like everyday hangy type of friends, but they were still friends. And their mama said,
that's nasty.
After a while, we gotta put this This is madness at this point. Y'all gotta stop. And they stopped. They did like a conference together saying, the beef is over. It was great for hip hop. Two of hip hop's biggest names was battling, and it didn't turn into street violence and da 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 da. This is what it means for the culture. We're pushing it forward. And still to this day, they done worked alongside. One of my favorite tracks of all time, in my opinion, is Black Republican. And that's a deep cut. One of the deep cuts from Nas's Hip Hop is Dead album. A lot of people don't really talk about that album, but that album got some cuts. And Black Republican featuring Jay-Z. Oh my God. Iconic. I feel like that's the best track that both of them was on. Like separate. Like that's the best Hove and Nas track to me.
I'm gonna have to listen to that. I didn't grow up listening to, I told you I didn't grow up really listening to rap like that.
Yeah, so you was more poppy.
Okay, listening to Katy Perry. I was listening to Katy Perry.
I kissed a boy and I like it.
Okay.
Your cherry chapstick.
I was listening to Christina Aguilera. I was listening to Britney Spears. I was listening to
2:30.
The Pussycat Dolls, Beyonce, and all of them. But when you be telling me stuff like this, I do be going home and like kind of looking at it to see like, ooh, what were they talking about? So that's probably gonna be something that I look at. I'm gonna be looking into their little beef back then.
Yes.
Yeah.
And still to this day.
And listen, I'm probably listening to that song. So you said Black Republican?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out.
Still to this day, Nas dropped multiple tracks, Jay dropped multiple tracks, and really it all depends on who you ask on who won. It ain't like Kendrick and Drake. We know for a definite fact, Kendrick won. Smoked him.
Parked his ass.
And I still think Kendrick can go if he needed it.
Yeah.
If he needed it,
one thing about Kendrick
can
not
still
only
drop.
is Kendrick super talented with his words, but that nigga's like an ultimate troll. And I live for trolling. That nigga's funny. But he gonna give you what you was looking for.
Oh yeah.
And Aubrey always seemed to be looking for, like, how they be saying you need that? I feel like Kendrick was asking Drake, like, you need that? Matter of fact, I got you.
Actually,
I'm finna give you that.
If we want to keep it real funky and honest, Drake was the main one on that. If you need that,
yeah.
energy.
But the problem with Drake was he didn't deliver that. He did not back that up.
See, the problem with Drake is that, and he thought with that whole 50 push-ups shit, his first diss where he dropped talking about drop down, give me 50. He thought he can do what he did Meek Mill. Do all that sangy dancey shit and sing his ass up out of here. No.
That shit won't
You're
go fly.
dealing with a real MC.
Yeah.
And a real student of the culture.
Yeah.
That's going to light your ass up with bars, but also I can do shit not like us.
I love that. A real student of the culture.
Yes. Meek Mill wasn't.
Have you ever heard that somewhere before? Student of the culture? Is that something that you just kind of said?
I think I heard it before. And if I didn't, hey. But I think, oh, thank you. I'm at that. But thank you.
Of course.
But that's what Kendrick, I feel like that's what made him advance. He knew his weakness. He knew how to use his weakness against him. If I do the sangy shit with him first, I can't match him with that. Because technically he got the ear of the people now with that club shit.
Yeah.
But what I'm going to do, I'm going to take it back and do some shit that I know you can't do. I'm going to get Al Green, Euphoria. I'm going to sample that. Then I'm going to sample something else that's an old school classic. Then I'm going to sample something else that's an old school classic. Because you don't have that in your two belt. Superman. All of this shit that I got is kryptonite to you. And you thought it was going to be an easy walk in the park. And it wasn't.
It was not. When he said it's a cultural divide, I was reading, it said it refers to a significant gap in beliefs, value, customs, and practices between different social or cultural groups, which can create barriers to understanding and communication. And when I tell you, every time I hear it's a cultural divide, I literally can't help but think about the difference between like him and Drake.
Yes.
And how correct he was when he said that shit. Like, I don't know, I feel like being around you, I feel like I'm a little bit more musically inclined to the rappers.
Come on.
So thanks, Ray. I look into things a little more now.
This culture, because rap culture, in my opinion, we haven't really even seen it. We're now seeing it really to a certain degree mature.
Yeah.
It's I feel like the youngest of the dominant music genres right now, and I feel like it's the greatest.
Yeah.
And we have to get out that of, and I love, and that's another thing I love to Kendrick. Instead of doing shit from scratch, which he could have did, which he did with Not Like Us, and I think Meet the Grams, and maybe one more. And he went to samples. I'm gonna pull this shit back, and when somebody that's our mama age hear Euphoria for the first time, she heard "You're my latest, my greatest," so that's connecting with her. And that's going to be the door to open up to the older folks. When that beat switched, that's when we was like, okay, we can get with. And he started talking that shit.
Yeah.
And he kind of smut free. He's a dangerous man. When you cannot really get shit and say shit about somebody that you don't like, then you probably just need to sit that out.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be a long day for you.
Take that shit on the chin real quick and just sit down.
Even though, I have to be honest, Drake's first L was from a Virginia nigga. And that is Pusha T. Pusha T fucked up his whole life. Pusha T bullied him into being a father.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
The story of Adana.
I remember that.
And his name is Adonis. And I'm going to be honest. If I was Drake, I would hate Pusha T for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Because it's proven that Pusha T fucked up a major multi-million-dollar Nike deal because Adonis was going to have his own line of Nike tracksuits and suits and clothes and shit. And that's when the world was going to be presented to Drake's son. Fuck all that. Yeah, that nigga got a baby and he don't take care of it. And he had it from a prostitute. A porn star, which is kind of the same thing, but they get paid for it and they get recorded and it's legal, but it's the same thing.
Yeah.
And that's who you chose to be your wife, and that's who you chose to hold up and be the vessel for your kid to come into this world. Now, I'm not saying sex workers and porn stars are the scum of the earth, but I personally, I wouldn't want to bring a child into this world.
Especially when you in the light like he is. I just personally, that's not a good look, bro.
Yeah.
It's just not.
Because you see what happened with...
Even with your kid. It's like
50
when the
Cent
kid
baby
grows
mama.
up, like child Marquis.
I'm talking about the second one.
Oh, yeah.
The youngest one. That was found to be at them Diddy parties for $10K. Getting splashed on and shit.
Who, Marquis?
No, the little boy. The little boy mama.
Oh, yeah.
That was one of the anonymous victims in the suit. But yes, the little boy baby mama. Yes. She was there popping it open for Diddy for 10,000 racks, being a slut bucket. And this is who 50 Cent decided to have his baby with.
Would you ever went to any of those Diddy parties?
Now, when you say...
Like, would you have did a Marlon Wayans and went and then just had your little good time and left before the extracurricular stuff happened?
That's what 90% of the industry did. 90%, like Jay-Z and Beyonce, those type of people, they went to his parties. But then as it got late and they know certain shit was about to get funny, I'm out. I done came here and I done got what I came here for. I'm out. All the freaking motherfuckers that left, that stayed at the party, y'all about to get what y'all came for.
You would have left?
Probably. Even though I'm very outspoken and I have a very big personality, to a lot of things, I'm a prude. And I like to do things in private. And I don't like a lot of people knowing my business. So I wouldn't feel comfortable doing things in a group open setting. But, I mean,
Do you think I would have left?
Now, why would you put me in that situation?
I'm just asking. Do you think I would have left?
Maybe not.
If it's my first time going, I probably would have stayed just to see what the hype was about. But after that, I don't know if I would have stayed. But my very first time going, and I didn't know, but I only heard like rumors. I feel like I would have been like, "What happens after hours?"
But this is the typical person response, though.
Yeah,
I just want to see
out of
what
curiosity.
happens.
I just want to see what happens.
But now you wake up and you drenched in baby oil and you got an IV and you're getting your fluids back up. But I just wanted to see what happened.
Well, I don't know if I would have got to that point though.
Hey,
I don't think I would. I don't think, and even then, take me out the situation. Never mind.
hey,
Just take me out.
I don't need to see somebody crash their car to say,
most definitely
maybe I need to stick around and see how I feel like when I crash mine.
I would have definitely have been curious, like if it was like my first time going or something like that.
You know what happened to
see.
curiosity, right?
Well, they killed the cat, but I'm not a cat.
Well, you said yourself you was pussy. You didn't fight and shit like that, and that
I didn't say I was pussy because I didn't fight. I said I don't fight. But bitch, don't mean you're not gonna get this brick or this bear mace, bitch. Bitch, you got to smoke me.
That's another thing I've been seeing on TikTok, yo.
What?
The mace videos.
Oh yeah.
It just seems like people get enjoyment for mace.
Like I just watched a video the other day. This girl was up in this other girl's face. It was like 3 of them talking to one girl. Her hands behind her back like this. And the girl was like, well, what you got behind your back? Shorty went like this. 2 long-ass cans of pepper spray.
Oh!
Aired it out in every direction. The person that was recording on the side even got hit. I mean, she said, and aired that. And mind you, they outside. Did you see the jump when the girl was on live talking shit about her? It was like 3 or 4 girls in the car talking shit about this one girl.
Mm-hmm.
The girl was watching it live the whole time. Pulled up the way that was at. Pepper sprayed the whole inside of the car. I love pepper spray. The bitch. After I'm done, you're gonna need eye surgery. I'm wild. I'm about to empty this can in this bitch.
You know that's a charge. If
I'm
you do
emptying
it
this can out this bitch. Bro, I don't even have dog mace. I have bear mace. I'm not joking with you. Your eyes are going to bleed. You are going to be suffering. I don't fight, and I don't carry.
See, that's the one thing that do scare me, because I carry. So if I even feel, first of all, I'm going to remove myself from that situation, period. I am a bitch. I don't want no problem. I am very skilled in the art of conflict resolution. I don't want it, man. I don't. I just want to go back home.
No, rephrase that. You're not a bitch. You just make the smart decision.
This is for if I go to court in the future and they try to play this as evidence.
Yeah, bitch, Your Honor.
I don't promote violence or aggression. I'm a teddy bear. Anybody can tell you I'm a teddy bear. But when I get put in a situation where I feel like I have to defend my life, I'm going to defend my life, which is my constitutional right. But if I feel an inkling of a pepper spray coming out, first I'm going to remove myself from the situation. But if I can't, before I get pepper sprayed, shit.
Is it in a holster?
What?
Your piece, is it in a holster before you get pepper sprayed?
Yes.
Okay, I'm getting you before you can shoot that.
I mean, we'll see.
I mean, I might get shot.
Because I know, first of all,
I might get shot.
I know
I'm getting you.
Spatial awareness and how to back up and gauge something. Because while you're walking to me, I'm looking at all of this. Your hands, your movement, body language, all of that. If I feel something off, I'm going to back up and whip out. And once I whip, and the reason why I'm not just going to have it out, because once I whip out, 1 to 2 seconds after I whip that bitch out, you're going to hear, bah, gah, gah.
I love the sounds people make when they imitate a fight and shooting. It's like, where did these noises come from?
Pew, pew.
I like that one.
That's a 22.
You know, if you text pew pew, like PEW,
The
through
gun
iPhone, it'll do like lasers
For real?
in your text messages. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to text that. I'm gonna try that.
Are you a Harry Potter fan?
No.
Okay, never mind.
I'm a black guy.
When you say luminous, like the spell from the movie, your camera turns on in your iPhone.
I'm a Christian. I don't know anything about spells.
I was just trying to put you onto all the
spells.
fun things your phone can do.
But I think You got anything else you want to talk about?
I don't think I had too much of anything much to say. I know that Offset did it was just interesting to me. He gave a warning to all men to never get married. I thought that was kind of corny.
Very corny. Speaking from a man that is set to get money from his wife because she make more than you. So what was? I can understand if it was the roles was reversed and she was about to leave with $50, $100 million, but you about to get money.
I just thought it was corny.
And
it's so funny because
a
lot of the guys in the music industry kind of like chimed in on it and was just like talking about it. And I mean, you had some people on his side, but you had some people that was like, he's actually really corny, so I'm not going to respond to that.
He is. It's all about picking your right partner and setting yourself up. I believe in prenups.
You believe in
prenups?
Prenups. Yeah.
I
thought you said pre-dumps at first, and I was about to say,
prenups.
Like shit before you go out in public.
And some people don't, but I'm one of them that do.
I believe in prenups. I believe in NDAs.
Definitely NDAs.
I have one on my phone.
Oh, already ready to go. Oh, you don't play.
Well, that's just in case I ever meet somebody that's worth the NDA, I guess. So you never know who you're gonna meet. You never know who you're gonna meet.
We in the media space now. Yeah, send that to me. I may need that because
$100, everything. I'm not joking. I'm not a celebrity or anything, but again, you just never know who you're gonna meet and what type of situation they're already currently in. Just like you.
Oh yeah, send that to me. Because we in the media space last night, and I got cracked last night, and I don't want anything coming back.
Yeah.
Because my guy, and this is gonna be prime example. He doesn't watch this show. Yeah, for whatever reason. Yeah, I cracked some shit last night, and I need an NDA. Because, I am a little celebrity, a rising celebrity. We're in the media space. We're media personalities, whether it's on a small scale or a large scale. And, yeah, I need that for future. Because I'm going to add 50,000, but I need the right to refusal for your firstborn child. I need that.
Edit it as you please.
Okay, I need that.
Edit it to your liking.
I need that.
For sure. I just sent it to you, actually.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. Was that about it?
That was it.
Would you sign an NDA? Like if you met a basketball player or somebody famous that had money? Yeah, me too.
I would ask for some adjustments to it, if possible. But I wouldn't mind signing an NDA.
What was the adjustments? Off the top of your head, if you could think of any.
I want an allowance.
Oh.
If we're going to be doing this, because what if it's a situation like?
Okay, he's one of them people.
No,
don't do it.
No. What if I'm listening? What if it's one of those situations where it's like you want to be exclusive, you're just not ready to be put out in the public and things like that yet? Okay, cool, I get it.
Okay. Yes, something like that comes with an allowance. Yes,
something like that.
Something like
that. But I wouldn't sign an NDA for just. I'm not signing it. First of all, I'm not signing an NDA for a one night stand for a celebrity.
What?
There's nobody that I want to have sex with that bad in the celebrity world. It's nobody.
I don't believe that.
For one night?
I don't believe that.
And I'm going to want to talk about that. If it was just one night, I'm going to want to talk about that.
Thank you. And that's why I said he's one of them. I didn't say it in a bad way.
What are you calling me exactly?
You're going to tell.
I'm not going to tell.
You just said I'm not signing an NDA because I want to talk about it. Yeah, you're going to tell. You're not going to tell with malicious intent.
Yeah. Okay,
you're right.
I'm one of them.
That's it.
If you're a celebrity, just stay away from me.
Not unless you want to be involved in a long-term relationship.
Right.
And I agree. If it's a long-term, you're going to be this. I feel money, an allowance. Me, if I would do something like that. Money, a car that's going to be in your name, a place that's going to be in your name, and all of that's going to come from the allowance. So if I got to give you $30,000 a month so you can pay your own rent and pay your car and do all this, then yeah, I'll do that. If it's something long term, yeah, I'll do that. But if it's just a one night stand, you just going to sign this, or I'm going to go back to the club and get the other 3,200 bitches that want to fuck, and they'll sign it.
Okay, we'll go get them then.
Yeah, I guess.
Like, if I'm like with Chris Brown, and this don't got nothing to do with that we talking about, but that whole $1,000 to take a picture, right? It's like $1,000 to take a picture with him.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna do what I want you to do, Chris Brown.
Wow.
I'm not saying like, oh, I gotta be hugged up on you or nothing like that. I respect personal boundaries, but whatever pose I want us to do, I need you to be ready to do that. And I don't know what that pose would be. He could be the chair, and I could be the person sitting in the chair. He could be.
See, no, and we're gonna wrap up after this. But you can't say you respect people's boundaries when somebody that we look at that we didn't have no type of rumors about, he's a heterosexual man. So you're saying you respect boundaries, but you're also saying that you would want to sit on a heterosexual man's lap because you paid him $1,000.
What if I paid him more?
Well, then basically he just gave a pay at that point.
You know what? I'm sorry, Chris Brown. I'm gonna leave you out of this.
What the fuck? How did we get here?
I'm gonna just leave Chris Brown out of it.
Like, how did we get here?
I don't know. I was looking at a picture that he took with a male fan the other day, and it just pissed me off.
And it was side by side, right?
They did that stupid Dragon Ball Z thing, and I was just like, bitch, at least hold my hand.
See, and this is why it's gonna take a while for homosexual black men and heterosexual black men to come together and kind of be marinating in a conducive.
Well, I don't have any issues in that department. All my straight black male friends love me down, and I talk just like this around them.
See, this is where mental disorders come in from.
Now I'm crazy.
Because this man just said he respects people's boundaries.
I do.
But he has, he's going to sit on a heterosexual man's lap.
Well, I'm not.
But you can't do both. You can't respect the boundary and want to make a man uncomfortable if he's not comfortable.
Well, I'm not trying to.
Okay. Okay, well, we're going to wrap this up. It's been a great show.
It has been.
I think we talked about a lot of topics. I think it was very emotionally charged. I apologize if I offended. I'm sorry. I couldn't even say that shit with a straight face.
What?
Then I apologize if I offended anybody because I really don't give a fuck.
Girl,
So I couldn't even say that with a straight face. Hope you enjoyed the show. And if you didn't, shit, don't watch it. I mean, that's all I can say.
Right. You don't gotta watch it, but share it still.
Yeah, share it.
Share it.
Share it and say and tell people how much you dislike the show.
Maybe they'll watch it, just form a different opinion. Or they could have the same opinion.
Come on.
But viewers are viewers, and we love you all.
Yes. The Vaughan Show. No, sorry. I made a mistake last time because it was a lot of running in my mind. Vaughan TV first.
Okay.
The name of this channel is Vaughan TV, and the reason why I called it Vaughan TV and not just the Vaughan Show, because I want this channel to be more than just this one show.
Right.
Eventually, I want to get into certain skits. I want to get into maybe individual dialogue. If you want to come in one day and you want to talk about some shit, get some shit off your chest, or if I want to come in one day and just talk about some shit, it don't have to be an hour. It can be 30, 45 minutes, something like, or 25 minutes, something like that, to where it's more type of content. So, Vaughan TV, make sure you share and comment and subscribe to the channel. The Vaughan Show, TikTok and IG. The Vaughan Show on TikTok and IG. Q, social media links.
Instagram and TikTok _SneakyQ _ Look for me, follow me, love me, like me. If you dislike me, I don't know what to tell you, but try your best to not do that because it hurts my feelings.
And my personal links, the Vaughan Show, is Vaughan with 2 underscores on TikTok, IG, Instagram. Oh, TikTok.
Facebook.
No. Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
TikTok, Twitter.
Bluetooth disconnected.
Huh? I don't even know how you forgot about your Twitter.
I know, because they be on my back up there. Like, leave me the fuck alone and like some shit. But TikTok, Twitter, IG, Vaughan with 2 underscores. That's Rayvon with 2, 1, 2 underscores. And it's been a hell of a show. Thank you guys for tuning in. We're gonna be back very soon, and it's gonna be very exciting.
Yes, I can't wait. Until then, I'll be practicing my Gap and Cat's Eye commercial performance because I'm trying to learn the dance.
Oh, that's good. And what did you do then? I shut my fat ass up. We got it.
All right, man. Peace, y'all.